Master the art of storytelling. Essential techniques for captivating narratives. Have you ever wondered what makes a story truly unforgettable? Whether it's a movie, a book, or even a speech, some stories just have the power to captivate us from the first word to the last. Today, we're diving deep into the art of storytelling, uncovering the key techniques that will help you craft compelling narratives that stick with your audience long after they've heard them. So, whether you're a writer, a filmmaker, or just someone who loves a good story, stick around, because these tips will take your storytelling to the next level. 1. Structure and plot. First up, let's talk about structure and plot. Every great story follows a certain structure, usually a 3-act format: beginning, middle, and end. The beginning sets the stage, introducing your characters and the world they live in. The middle is where the tension builds, as conflicts and challenges arise. And finally, the end ties everything together, resolving the conflicts and giving your audience a satisfying conclusion. Think of it like this: the setup grabs your audience's attention, the confrontation keeps them on the edge of their seat, and the resolution leaves them with something to remember. A great plot should have a clear arc that guides your audience from start to finish. Second, character development. Next, let's dive into character development. Characters are the heart of your story. They need to be multidimensional, with strengths, weaknesses, desires, and flaws. A well-developed character is one that your audience can relate to, root for, or even root against. Think about it. Why do we love characters like Harry Potter or Katniss Everdeen? It's because they feel real. They have goals, they face challenges, and most importantly, they grow. To make your characters truly memorable, give them clear motivations and let them evolve as your story unfolds. Third, setting and world building. Now, let's talk about setting and world building. Whether your story takes place in a small town or a fantasy world, the setting plays a crucial role in immersing your audience. Use vivid descriptions to create a strong sense of place. Make your audience feel like they're right there with your characters. And if you're building a fictional world, consistency is key. Every detail should serve to make the world believable and enhance the story you're telling. Think about how the world of Game of Thrones is so richly detailed that it feels almost real. 4. Conflict and tension. Conflict is the driving force of any story. It's what keeps your audience engaged. Without conflict, there's no story. Whether it's an internal conflict within your character or an external conflict with another character or force, it's important to build tension as your story progresses. This doesn't mean throwing in random obstacles. Every conflict should be meaningful and push your characters toward growth or change. Build tension gradually to keep your audience invested in the outcome. The best stories are the ones where you can't wait to find out what happens next. 5. Theme and message. A great story often has a deeper theme or message that resonates with its audience. Themes like love, loss, identity, or redemption add layers of meaning to your narrative. But remember, your theme should emerge naturally through your plot and characters. Don't force it. The best stories weave their themes into the fabric of the narrative so seamlessly that the audience feels the message rather than being told it directly. Think of stories like The Lion King, where themes of family, responsibility, and growth are woven throughout. 6. Dialogue and voice. Dialogue is where your characters come to life. It needs to sound natural and reflect who your characters are. Each character should have a distinct voice shaped by their background, personality, and circumstances. Avoid making dialogue too expository. People don't speak in long-winded explanations. Instead, let their words reveal their character and move the plot forward. And don't forget about your narrative voice. Whether it's witty, dark, or straightforward, your voice should match the tone and style of your story. 7. Pacing and timing. Pacing is all about rhythm, how fast or slow your story unfolds. A well-paced story keeps the audience engaged, balancing fast-paced action with slower, more reflective moments. If your story moves too quickly, it can feel rushed. Too slowly, and it might lose the audience's interest. Timing is also crucial when it comes to key moments like plot twists or emotional beats. Timing these moments just right can maximize their impact, leaving a lasting impression on your audience. 8. Emotional engagement. One of the most powerful tools in storytelling is emotion. A story that evokes strong emotions is one that will be remembered. Whether it's joy, sadness, fear, or excitement, these feelings create a deep connection between your story and your audience. To engage your audience emotionally, make sure your characters are relatable and their struggles and triumphs feel real. The more your audience cares about your characters, the more invested they'll be in your story. 9. Originality and creativity. Originality is what makes your story stand out. In a world full of stories, a fresh perspective or creative twist can make all the difference. Don't be afraid to experiment with different storytelling techniques. Whether it's a non-linear narrative, an unreliable narrator, or an innovative blend of genres, creativity in storytelling can take your audience on an unexpected journey, making your story memorable and unique. 10th, revision and feedback. Last but not least, let's talk about the importance of revision and feedback. No story is perfect in the first draft. Revising allows you to refine your ideas, tighten your plot, and polish your dialogue. Don't be afraid to make changes or cut out parts that don't serve the story. And don't forget to seek feedback from others. It can provide valuable insights and help you see your story from different perspectives. Remember, the best stories are the ones that have been carefully crafted and thoughtfully revised. Conclusion. Now that you've got the essentials, you're on your way to mastering the art of storytelling. Whether you're crafting a novel, a script, or even a compelling speech, these techniques will help you create narratives that captivate and resonate. Remember, storytelling is a powerful tool that can inspire, entertain, and connect us all. If you want to dive deeper into any of the topics we covered today, or if you're interested in a full chapter dedicated to a specific aspect of storytelling, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to create more content that helps you elevate your storytelling skills even further. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on storytelling and creativity. Thanks for watching, and happy storytelling.